let's formulate a line if people are. Oh, people are terrified. Man, nobody. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What's up?
How you doing, man? My name's Andreas. I just want to say I appreciate everything you're doing, bro. Bringing some real light into this culture.
Yeah.
I'm a product of exactly what you're talking about. My mother and my father, we had a beautiful family, and my mom just came up, multimillionaire in the lending industry, and made my dad actually, before 9/11, he said, you know what, I'm making so much money, why don't you just stay home? Why don't you just do all this stuff, do some investment with real estate? He did. 9/11 happened, so he's like, I don't want near New York. She took the household, made it what it was, multi-millions. What happened in 2008? It all crashed.
Yeah.
So she expected my dad to come back up to the level that she was at. It didn't happen. And this is in 2008, and this has been creeping on for 20 years. This is why somebody like you and me are speaking about this and making sure that it's known, because I feel like we live in a bubble where like OnlyFans is just rampant. Do we not like see what's going on? Am I the only one? Like, in a society we accept this, like it's like normal. I don't know what you think about that, but
I mean that. Yeah. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different problems. I mean, what you described. Did your mom end up divorcing your dad?
yeah, they did. 25 years, and
Yeah.
now she's with a really, really well-off guy. She said she didn't want to be alone no more.
Yeah, and that story actually more indicative of what typically goes on, because another individual came up earlier and said, oh, well, my dad, put my mom through school and she made more money, and now, they're kind of splitting the bills and it's working out. But the reality is, like,
That's not reality.
that happens most of the time where, if the woman ends up earning more than the guy,
Much
it's just
more.
a matter of time until the relationship's going to end. And I've said this before, women get mad when I say this, but men will destroy their happiness for their family. Women will destroy their family for their happiness.
And that's exactly what happened. So
Yeah.
like, I'm a
They
30-year-old man.
initiate 80-90% of the divorces.
Yeah, exactly. So actually, like, that's why I think it's really funny, the statistics of OnlyFans. The men that are watching are 90% Caucasian men who are married.
Yeah.
So, like, there's something going on. And us opening up our apps, like, on Instagram, like, seeing OnlyFans it's so rampant. I don't know if you guys, like, understand what's happening, but there's going to be such a big documentary in this, like, 20 years from now, about how we let prostitution be a legalized thing.
Yeah,
just think it's,
the
like,
other thing,
funny.
too, that's important for guys to realize is, like, a lot of guys are in sexless marriages that are married. Their wife doesn't respect them. She gets fat. She gets rude. She doesn't listen to him anymore.
I completely agree.
It just doesn't. Marriage, unfortunately, no longer benefits men, and that's a sad reality, right? I don't think guys should be getting married, especially with the state involved in age, because quite frankly, you have skin in the game a lot of the times. So, yeah. But no, I'm glad that someone else sees the light here.
Nah, man, we watching, we supporting, bro. Just want to shout out, all right?
Thank you, man.
All right, man. Have a good one, man.
Appreciate it. Take it easy. Who's up next? We got a lot of people here, man. We got I can't even see.
I don't care what they say about OnlyFans. That shit makes the world turn round.
Yo, people need Jesus, baby.
Yeah.
We need Jesus out here, man. Keep doing
think,
your thing, bro.
yeah, thank you.
At the end of the day, man, Jesus doesn't matter what religion you in.
Yeah.
We all know the man did great things.
Yeah, I think pornography is one of the worst things to ever come through modern society. I think it's one of the most destructive things that we've legalized. Alcohol, drugs, and pornography are literally gambling as well. But pornography is one of the most pernicious things in society that we currently allow. Yeah, so shout out to, DeSantis for banning it. Who's up next? Who's up next? Man, we got a lot of people here, man, but people are terrified. This is great. I don't bite, man. So I got a cute little dog. He doesn't even bark. He don't bite either. So. Anybody else? Why feminism is bad? Sure.
I just got a question,
Welcome.
really.
Sure.
So you say women deserves less, right?
Yes, I think men need to enter relationships with healthy skepticism.
Okay, so my question for you, do you feel that your mom that brought you in this world deserves less?
My mom deserves less?
I'm asking you, do you feel your mom is a woman, she brought you in this earth?
When she first met my dad?
No, right now, do you feel your mom deserves less?
Yeah, just get in line, man, and you can go ahead and get your
That's all
thing.
my question is, though. That's
Yeah,
all.
because here's the thing. I said at the beginning, it's healthy skepticism from the beginning. So my mom has been with my dad for 30 plus years. Are you talking about she deserves less now or back then? I don't. What's your?
No, just.
I just want some
it's just a
context to the question. Well,
does your
clearly now,
mom-
no, because she's proven herself over all these years. But what I'm saying is going back to my, because remember, you asked me, what do you mean by that? I defined it. Healthy skepticism from the beginning of the relationship. Then you went to me about my mom. My mom has been in the relationship for 30 plus years, so she's built a healthy amount of equity with my father. So clearly she wouldn't need to deserve less because she's proven herself. So that's why there's a disconnect there with your question.
Okay.
Hey, you can come on the mic instead of just yelling from the side if you want. Oh, he doesn't want to be on camera. Okay.
I got a simple question real quick.
Sure.
Do you fuck with Donald Trump?
Of course. Yeah.
Who do you want the next president to be?
Man.
If you had an opinion of who?
Well, we don't know who's going to run. I think J.D. Vance probably going to make a run, or maybe Vivek. On the Democratic side, they're in shambles. I don't know who's going to run on that side. They're even talking about Stephen A. Smith running, which is ridiculous, but the Democratic Party is absolutely cooked. They've lost the young men. And, yeah, I mean, I like Trump. I mean, obviously some of his policies I disagree with, like for his support for Israel, for example. I don't like that. The foreign policy could do some working, but in general.
What's your opinion on Diddy? Why
On
won't they
Diddy?
show a video of him in court?
So I was actually at the trial for a couple of weeks. All the witnesses haven't went through, so there is quite a bit of evidence, but there are some things there that make me question the witnesses too.
You think he's fucked, or you think he's gonna get through it?
When the feds come for you, it's not a good time. And then, you know, it's obviously Southern District of New York, very good prosecutor's office. You know, they have a lot of witnesses. They're still not through. The trial's going to go into July. So, you know, I'm just going to wait until we have all the evidence and go from there. But right now, I would say that his defense team has been doing a decent job of cross-examining witnesses.
Of course. Hell yeah, bro. That's all I had to ask.
No worries.
I might think of some more shit.
No worries. Cool. We could diversify a lit. We could talk politics and feminism and Israel or foreign policy, whatever you guys want. Who's up next? What's up, man? How are you?
What's good? What's going on with the Tates right now? I heard they're like back in trouble with the UK.
I think right now they're in Romania. Obviously, it's bullshit. Like, you know, look, I know Andrew and Tristan very well. These guys don't need to human traffic or grape women at all. You know, like, it's preposterous. So, oh, you disagree?
They don't need to human traffic people.
No. They didn't get convicted of anything. You're wrong. What they get convicted of in what court? Oh, okay. What did they get convicted and when?
I don't know. I don't have.
That's the problem. You don't know. They never got convicted of anything. They didn't get convicted of anything.
I think you should take my spot.
So, no. I just love it when hecklers talk from the side and they don't know what they're talking about and they're saying they got convicted. Like, the reality is they got arrested, right? And they still haven't had a trial and they haven't been convicted of anything. So the real reason they're targeting them is because they have an enormous influence, a majority of young men, and when you tell the truth about certain topics, whether it's feminism, Israel, what's going on in the world, the corporations, they're going to try to silence you. Your ability to speak freely is 100% contingent upon your influence. I mean, I've dealt with the censorship. A lot of my good friends have been censored. Sneeko was just here. They censored him. Nick Fuentes, they censor him. They censor Andrew Tate. So they only censor you when you tell the truth. They don't censor you when you're saying a bunch of bullshit lies.
Who do you like, John Jones or Tom Aspinall?
Oh, I'm not a UFC guy, man, so I'm sorry, yeah. I don't watch sports. So, anybody else? But yeah, to finish your question, bro, with the Tates, man, you know, like I said before, it's all lawfare. Lawfare. They did it with Trump. They did it with the Tates. It's just a common tactic whenever people end up having a lot of influence and they don't like what they got to say.
Makes sense.
You know?
All right, thank you very much.
No worries. Who else? Damn, man, the people are scared to get on the camera, huh? God damn. We got like a bunch of people here. We got like 50, 60 people here, man.